Вітання усім шанувальникам волейболу. Ну що ж, шановні глядачі, настав цей час, і ми з вами будемо спостерігати за матчами фінальної серії у рамках чоловічої суперліги «Будинвест» з волейболу. І двобій між чинним чемпіоном України «Епіцентр-Подоляни» та спортивним клубом «Прометей». Ну а для вас цю гру коментуватиме Захарчик Даніла, також журналіст трибуни, ютуб-оглядач і коментатор Андрій Сень.
Всім доброго дня.
Ну що, шановні глядачі, дійсно, протистояння, я гадаю, нас очікує дуже яскраве та гаряче, тож сподіваюся, що ви, шановні глядачі, та ваші близькі у безпеці, і ми з хорошим настроєм поспостерігаємо за цією баталією.
Good evening to everyone. Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine is back, and we are coming up with the last stage of this year National Club Volleyball for Ukraine. We are coming up with the finals and bronze final of Superliga BUDINVEST, and start up with the more interesting matchup. Prometey versus Epicenter-Podolyany. Epicenter-Podolyany is reigning champions. Prometey finished third in previous season. Of course, we all remember that due to the full-scale invasion of Russia on February 24, 2022, championship of Ukraine wasn't ended, just was by the results of the regular season. And of course, someone would consider previous champions is a champions of Ukraine, but of course the talks about this one is going on even still. And let's see, will Epicenter be able to get the victory once more? So today they're gonna play once more this year versus Prometey. Of course, this is two mastodons for now for Ukrainian volleyball. Of course, if we are not talking about Barkom Kazhiny, who went this season to Polish Plus League. And all of 4 games, Epicenter-Podolyany was victorious one, but the interesting thing that first matchup ended in 3 straight sets, second one in fourth, and third matchup in regular season, as well as final of Cup of League, was ended up in 5 sets. Both Epicenter-Podolyany was the victorious team, but of course did this coming up of a changing of results shows not only that the games of this team is going to be competitive, but the progress of Prometey as well. And of course, if we are considering their transfers this season, Eduard Shtarik as well as Jan Yerещенko came to help to Prometey during the winter transfer season, if you will. And let's see Yerещенko already with Dmytro Yanchuk shows up that this two pretty strong outside hitters, of course. So Jan Yerещенko, former Ukrainian national team player, and not only former, but he still is in pretty good level. And let's see, in case he's not gonna be injured, will Ugis Krastin invite him or no. So let's start up for now with the squads of both teams for today's matchup. Prometey is nominal guess, but I would only say nominal because Epicenter-Podolyany, as you all know, based in Horodok in Khmelnytsky region, and Prometey, who is representing Dnipro actually for a whole of this season, trained in this exact arena, so the factor of serving and receiving probably gonna be on their favor. And start with them. Vadim Patrati, number 1, Sergey Ryabov, number 3, Dmytro Shapovalov, number 4, Taras Aleksiuk, number 5, Dmytro Yanchuk, number 7, Alexander Tomilin, number 9, Ivan Krivobok, number 10, Eduard Shtarik, number 11, Georgy Klipko, number 13, Alexander Hladenko, number 14, Vitaly Shitkov, captain, is number 15, Jan Yerещенко, number 18, Alexander Boyko, number 19, Dmytro Shorkin, number 21, Denis Veletsky, number 23. Head coach of Prometey is Andriy Levchenko, and coming up with Epicenter-Podolyany, Denis Fomin, number 1, Maxim Drost, number 2, Volodymyr Ostapenko, number 3, Evgeny Kisyuk, number 5, Ivan Raich, number 6, Gordon Browa, number 7, Alexander Koval, number 8, Vladislav Didenko, number 11, Sergey Startov, number 12, Yuri Tomin, number 17, Volodymyr Sidorenko, number 18, Andriy Rogozhin, number 19, Alexander Nalozhin, number 20, Nikolai Pinchev, number 22, and head coach of Epicenter-Podolyany is Polish specialist Mariusz Sordil. So right now, team gonna plant opposite 1-2 another, and with the anthem of Ukraine we're gonna start. So with the anthem of Ukraine, we're starting up today's matchup, and let's continue with officials of this game, the two referees that gonna work on this game. So first one is Volodymyr Payevsky from Kharkiv, and second one Mikhailo Medved from Zaporizhia. My name is Oleg Shumeyko, and let's get it started. So the winner of regular season Epicenter-Podolyany gonna be first on the court of Paveluri Arena in Chernivtsi region. Number 2, Maxim Drost, middle blocker. Number 3, another middle blocker of Epicenter-Podolyany is Volodymyr Ostapenko. Number 5, outside hitter Evgeny Kisyuk. Number 6, Ivan Raich, opposite of Epicenter-Podolyany. Number 11, Vladislav Didenko. And number 22, another outside hitter is Nikolai Pinchev. libero of team is Denis Fomin with number 1 on his jersey and number 7 Gordon Brovo. And once more, head coach of Epicenter-Podolyany is Mario Sordil. So Epicenter-Podolyany is the only team who got international players, and not only one but two. Ivan Rajic from Croatia and Nikola Pincha from Bulgaria. And let's continue with Prometey squad number 4. Dmytro Shapoval, one of the best acemen of this season. He right now is on the 2nd place with 44 aces. His own number 7, Dmytro Yanchuk. Number 13, Georgy Klepko. So Shapoval is opposite, Yanchuk is outside hitter, and Klepko is middle blocker. Another middle. Coming up next one, Alexander Holodenko, number 14 of Prometey. Number 15, captain of Prometey, and of course, center of Team Ukraine as well, Vitaly Shitkov. And number 18, Yan Yerещенko, one of the last transfers of Prometey, coming on the court. Started up this season in Turkey, but because of financial issues in the club, decided to came back to Ukraine. Liberals of team is Vadim Patrati and Alexander Boyko. Head coach of Prometey is Andriy Levchenko, who works not only for Prometey but as assistant coach of Ukrainian national team as well. Now we can see both head coaches, first Mario Sordil and Andriy Levchenko. After him, so Epicenter gonna be the first to serve when Vladislav Didenko gonna start this match with the first touch. Ivan Rajic finally coming on the court. Earlier on he get an injury in quarterfinals of playoff of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine. Out, Vladislav Didenko tried to receive first point for his team via ace, but wasn't able to proceed with the right touch. And with that, Prometey starting up with the first point in this game. And Alexander Holodenko gonna serve. Of course, as we already told, Prometey for a whole season training in this arena, and this might be a pretty bad issue for Epicenter-Podolyany, because understanding and knowing everything about the arena helps most of all on the serve game. And as we know, this one gonna bring the result for Team Prometey in their semi-final versus Žytėčiai. They outplayed, just was dominant on this component. Most of all, of course, if we are reminding for us that game, Georgy Klepko, Dmytro Yanchuk, 5 aces for both of them, and not only, almost the whole team of Prometey got a point from serve. What attack from Dmytro Shapoval! Of course, we are understanding that this opposite of Prometey main scorer of this team, and not only just to slam him pretty hard, not only from the serve line but from his attacks as well. What a nice service. But Evgeny Kiseluk was ready for it. Great defense touch for Prometey by Dmytro Yanchuk. And another chance for Epicenter-Podolyany. Rajic from the second zone. And after the defense touch on the back lane, ball went right into the roof. And with that, second point for Epicenter-Podolyany. Dmytro Shapoval tried to save this ball, but wasn't able to proceed with the best touch to hold this speed and power. After attack of Ivan Rajic, Maxim Drozd mistake on service line, and Dmytro Yanchuk was best scorer for Prometey in the playoff stage, in the semi-final playoff stage, sorry. And Of course, his team gonna need this few breakpoints that he can bring, but Evgeny Kiselyuk, of course, pretty experienced player, even though he is only 26 years old, but already played for probably the best clubs. What a set from Vitaly Shitkov. No one actually was ready to block Dmytro Shapoval. Let's see this one once more. Evgeny Kiselyuk helped with Georgy Klipko. Shitkov saw this one pretty well and get the ball right to his opposite. And no blockers on Dmytro Shapoval. It almost equal to losing point for his opponents. And once more, force number of Prometey shows that this one is totally true. Yuri Klipko on serving line, Sidorenko, nice. In the middle, meter from Sidorenko and Didenko. And this is the fourth point for Epicenter-Podolyany. Evgeny Kiselyuk on service line. He got pretty strong serves, most of all, but there are some things with mistakes from this guy. Didenko tried to get the last touch. Nikolai Penchev tried to say that the ball went out after this two-hand steep, but I'm not that sure, actually. Marius Sordel asked for this one video challenge of in or out, probably. Right now we don't know the full information. Yeah, and clearly the ball went out. Not actually sure why would Marius Sordel try to guess this one on the video challenge, but okay. So one timeout burned for Epicenter-Podolyany in the first set, and Vitaly Shitkov on service line right from the back, and this is the fifth point for Epicenter-Podolyany. Yeah, Alexander Hlodenko couldn't do a wall in the fourth zone for Prometey, and with that Ivan Rajic got a lot of space to attack in previous episode. Great receiving and attack after all. Dmytro Shapoval with another point for his team. Block out in previous play, but still. Of course, a +2 lead for Prometey in the start of the first match of final of Superliga Budinvest. Let me remind that this series, as well as game 4, the third place gonna be until one team gonna be victorious 3 times, and first ace of this match. And this is Yan Yerechenko. What a great serve to the line. Nikolai Penchev wasn't prepared for it, and 8-5 Prometey. Nice starting lead, but of course it's only the 8th point for now. And we are only in the start of this set, and Epicenter got a lot of chances and time to get them back into this set. Of course, great attack from the back line. Kiselyuk with nice approach and monster spike after all. Yeah, Hlodenko jumped with his player and was already falling on the ground and couldn't get the right touch on the block, but actually the touch at all. Kiselyuk once more from the back line. This time this is a tip, not the best touch from Vitaly Shitkov. Yanchuk versus triple block. Another chance for Epicenter-Podolyany. Penchev, not the best set by Vladislav Didenko, and another point for Prometey, this time via block by Dmytro Shapoval, 9-6. Prometey holds this 3-point lead for them. No touch of the net, so Alexander Vladenko gonna serve once more. Great one, Pinchy with the first touch. Draws the tip with the left hand. Shapoval, block out, and 10th point for Prometey. Probably we gonna have a timeout pretty soon by head coach of Epicenter-Podolyany. Not even pretty soon, but right now Mario Sordel wants to talk to his team.
Jedna rzecz u nas miać, który mają miać na pista zakreska. Tylko jedna rzecz, propadać. Niko, podawaj skut nього, tylko daje ciut bliższe.
So Mario Sordel feels that the only thing his team is struggling right now is playing in rallies, so not in the side out, but later on when teams get their defense touches or block touches, he feels that Epicenter is losing to Prometey for now for 4 points. Already 10-6, Prometey is leading only due to this component. Alexander Holodenko out! That was the call that the ball went out, but Holodenko tried to take this one. And with that, another point for Prometey. Yeah, I would say that the trajectory was so high, and probably the ball went out, but even though that was the call, still you need to play this one until the end, until the whistle of first referee. Alexander Holodenko later on tried to get this his serve a bit closer, short one, but short for that much that ball didn't even get to the opponent side of the court. Nikolai Penchev had early on talk with Mario Sordel where he should deliver the ball from the serve too, but wasn't able to press it with the best touch, and with that got service mistake. Great defense actually for Epicenter-Podolyany, but another chance for Prometey. Attack from the back line. Jan Yerechenko, another chance. This time Shitkov plays with his middle. One more chance. This time Yanchuk finishes up that play. 13-7. And some appealing from players of Epicenter-Podolyany to first referee. They feels that in previous episode, Volodymyr Payevsky need to deliver the point for Epicenter due to the throw of the ball from Vitaly Shitkov, probably, if I'm remembering right. The previous episode, great shot serve. What a defense from Alexander Boyko in from the middle. Georgy Klepko and Vitaly Shitkov, 14-7. Dominant start for Prometey. And let's see how the reigning champions gonna deal with this team from Dnipro. Probably not the thing they was prepared for, and Mario Sordel with that taking his second timeout.
Поганий початок, ну а що це? Це тільки перший сет, такий рахунок. Все, що тут неможливо, тільки треба, щоб ми поміняли нашу ігру. О, перша річ про сайдаут. Про сайдаут. Спокійний сайдаут. Залишаємо м'яч. Різниця є між нашим подачом і їх подачом. У них багатий різк, у нас проблем з прийомом.
So yeah, Mario Sordel feels that right now not only the rallies but side out for his team is struggling as well. Of course, he understands that Prometey got more powerful players and a bit higher, and he feels that this lack of power of Epicenter-Podolyany comparing to Prometey is the thing why Prometey is stronger on the serving point, and even though with that Epicenter as well have some mistakes in receiving the ball as well, and because of that, side out of team. The first attack after the opponent service is not the best, and in the rallies, as earlier Mario Sordal told, for now, let's say this way, Prometey is a bit stronger, 15-8 after service mistake from Maxim Drost. Dmytro Yanchuk, another great service, but Gordon Brova, another 7 number on the court, but for Epicenter-Podolyany got nice first touch, and in the end, outside hitter Yevgeny Kiselyuk was able to play the block out. Vitaly Shitkov, even though he is not the tallest player, even I would say one of the least, if you are comparing the height of the players on the court, but his blocking is pretty aggressive, pretty strong due to the high jump, and not only, but positioning, self-confidence, and a lot of other components as well. It helps him to get a lot of touches and even kill blocks after all. Epicenter-Podolyany got another point, 10th for them in the first set after Georgi Klepko service from mistake service, error from service, and with that Yevgeny Kiselyuk, powerful one, but Yerещенko pretty easy. That seems pretty easy, even though the power of this serve was around 100 kilometers. And in the end, Alexander Golodenko, middle blocker of Prometey, got his chance. And get a nice attack. Get a nice attack into the fourth zone. Vitaly Shitkov, pretty strong server as well. Gordon Brova, the libero of Epicenter-Podolyany, wasn't able to deal with this one. And this is already 18th point for Prometey in the first set of the first finals game versus Epicenter-Podolyany. If you are talking about the women's results, Prometey, one of the strongest. No, I better tell if I knew the result. The strongest team in the Ukraine got the third consecutive gold medals, winning in 3 straight games versus Dobrori. And in the bronze final, Alanta gets 3 straight victories as well versus Team Ukraine under 17, and first medals for them in the history of Ukrainian Championship. We got first substitution for this match. Yevgeny Kiselyuk gets out of the court, and Alexander Nalozhny to replace him. This is casual substitution for Mario Sordal. He feels that Nalozhny is a bit better in the reception as well as defensive play, but I would say that with this substitution, Epicenter-Podolyany is lacking a bit of the gunpowder from the backside of the court, if you will, with attacks via pipe. But let's see how this one gonna proceed later on with this set. Volodymyr Stapenko got first ace for Epicenter-Podolyany, 12-19. Yeah, the gap between these teams, if you talk about this set, is enormous one, but still this is only the first set of this match, and even after losing this one, nothing gonna change for Epicenter-Podolyany. They just gonna need to win 3 sets, so nothing gonna change for them. Yan Yerещенko, another service mistake. Of course, we understand that gonna be maximum risk probably for almost all of the players of both teams, trying to get the toughest game in the reception for the opponent's team gonna be the most needed and most wanted situation for both teams, of course. Attack by Yan Yereshenko from the back line, right into the net. And with that, 14th point for Epicenter-Podolyany. Vladislav Didenko once more to serve. Epicenter got earlier on a few injured players we already told about. Ivan Raj, who right now, as we can see, on the court, and not only on the court, but pretty healthy, I would say. But that was another injury for Prometey. Sergey Stratov, another setter of this club, didn't get chance to compete in quarterfinals as well as in semifinals of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine. Great attack from the force by Ivan Raic, left-handed player, even though he's the opposite end. Most of his chances got in first and second zone, but showed this beauty in force and get 15th point for Epicenter-Podolyany. We get back substitution. Nalozhny is out of the court and Kiselyuk is coming back. Another chance via pipe for Prometey, and this time Shitkov and Yereshenko organized. Another point for their team. 22-15. 3 points only needed for Prometey to be victorious in the first set. And let's see, will the serves of Dmytro Shapoval come this one closer? Yeah, strong one from Shapoval right into Kiselyuk, and ace after the ball touched the roof in previous episode. 23-15. Prometey stomping their opponents in the first one. Another great service, but Penchev got a bit better touch. Vladislav Didenko was able to get the set for Maxim Drozd, and of course experienced player in the middle for Epicenter-Podolyany. Didn't get the best chance to attack, but nice tip that bring that needed point for Epicenter. What attack from Evgeny Kiselyuk. Pretty strong one, even though Boyko tried to save that ball, but do something with this bullet wasn't possible for libero of Prometey Alexander Boyko, and probably for all of the humans being. 17-27, we got first timeout for Prometey. Andriy Levchenko probably want to get rid of this tempo for Maxim Drozd, to try to get his a bit nervous on the serve line. Yes, you can see all of the players of Prometey is pretty confident. A lot of smiles on their faces, and they feel themselves boss on the court for now. Let's say this way. Maybe another set gonna change this situation, but I wouldn't say that something helps us to understand that situation gonna be another one after the end of this set. Maxim Drozd, great serve. Yereshenko first touch. Shapoval from the back, touching the block and bring another point for Prometey. 24-17, and 7 set points for Prometey. Yeah, one set point of Prometey. Epicenter-Podolyany was able to outplay, but still 6 more to go. Ivan Raic gonna serve. No chance on mistake. Great one. And Shitkov tried to finish this set, but wasn't able to get the point. Wasn't it the touch of the net after the tip of Yevgeny Kiselyuk? Yeah, Volodymyr Paevsky. So everything 25th point for Prometey, 25-18. They got victory in the first set. And in few minutes, we're gonna come for another one. We're coming back to Chernivtsi region on PVLU Arena. Prometey and Epicenter-Podolyany gonna play their second set of the first final match. Right now, Prometey is leading by a margin of one set at 25-18. Pretty strong one from Prometey, and right now, Epicenter-Podolyany don't know how to deal with the pace of Prometey. Vitaly Shitkov, captain of team from Dnipro, gonna serve first. Ordenbrova with the reception touch. Shitkov tried to save this ball, but no one was ready to do the second touch. In this rally. And with that, Maxim Drozd, after getting this point in the attack, coming to the service line and gonna serve. In the first set, he was probably one of the best servers of his team, even though got no aces, but a lot of problems for Prometey on reception. Great reception for team from Dnipro. Great set to the middle, and of course the nice finish from Alexander Hladenko. After all, brings Prometey first point in the second set. Jan Yeyeshenko right to the net for outside hitter of Prometey. Earlier on we talked about the injured players, or players that got problems with health for Epicenter-Podolyany. Let's talk about this situation for Prometey as well. So, of course, Dmytro Shorkin, the player that Prometey lost via the injury in the start of this season, is one of the most big or biggest player. They lost a few injured players as well. Is Ivan Krivobok, who played a bit in the start of these playoffs, but got some problems with his health after all during this playoff stage, as well as Taras Oleksiuk, the second opposite of Prometey, who got problems with his back. As Andrei Levchenko told via his interviews, yeah, Taras gets on the court a few times, but most of all to be a blocker substitution, if you will, to replace Vitaly Shitkov or Sergei Ryabov, considering who is on the court right now. Great serve. I don't know what to say more from Dmytro Shapoval. What a nice spin from fourth number of Prometey, and no one was ready to deal with this one in reception. Shapoval gonna serve once more. Yeah, the career of this player went to the highest level pretty rapidly. He started his career as a middle blocker in Burevestnik team from Chernihiv. Played the middle blocker, was one of the best servers for all time. He played there, but of course team from Chernihiv is not the biggest competitors in Championship of Ukraine or contenders for the title, of course. So he decided to move to Dnipro, where when this team wasn't still the Prometey, tried to play on the other position, changed from middle to outside hitter, but probably the play in reception for Prometey was not enough from this player. Yeah, earlier on he tried to change his role in Burevestnik as well, and already came as outside hitter, but only that was the starting year this season for him, and coming to opposite from outside to help him to grow and progress rapidly once more. And right now he probably one of the best players in Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine, and probably gonna get his chance, maybe not to play for national team of Ukraine, but at least train in camps. He might be the one to be asked to come. 6-6 right now. This game, second set, is much competitive. In the start, if we talk, of course, this way, previous one, Prometey got this stage already 3-point lead. That was 8-5, and this time Epicenter actually got 1-point lead after this great attack from Ivan Raich. Yerezhenko tried to save that ball, not even with his hands, but leg in the previous play, but this touch wasn't enough to help his team to defend this ball. Nikolai Penchev uses his floater. Shapoval, tip by opposite of Prometey, Raich. Great touch. Boyko to Jan Yerezhenko, and Yeah, blockers of Epicenter-Podolyany got their own game. If we are talking about middle here, stayed with his hands over the net, but Ivan Raichu tried to not let Jan Yereshenko to play the block out in the previous play, but actually 18th number of Prometey didn't even think about that. Just give full throttle in the previous play, and with that got 7 point for his team. Yeah, not the best first touch by Vitaly Shitkov when he threw the ball up. It came out of his approach position, and that probably is the thing why in previous play he got service mistake. What a defense via right leg for Alexander Boyko, but this still was not enough for Prometey to get this point. Dmytro Shapoval was outplayed by two blockers of Epicenter-Podolyany. That was Volodymyr Ostapenko as well as Ivan Raich and Maxim Trost. Gonna serve once more, but this time his attempt is not that great as the previous one. Vladislav Didenko shows that the ball might be not with the best pressure in it. Ivan Raich came to the second referee of this game, Mikhailo Madviti, and touched the ball, say that everything is fine. This one is in a good conditions, and with that we coming back with the game. Kiselyuk to the out, no touch of blockers, no touch of the court, and with that Prometey gets to Epicenter-Podolyany 9-9. 9-9, and Yereshenko to serve once more. Yereshenko to serve once more. He already got ace this game and probably would like to collect another, but not this time. Not this time. Kiselyuk, pretty strong attack, but strong block from Prometey as well. And of course, in case you are given your full power and ball went to the blockers of the opponents, this powerful ball coming back, and your defenders might be not ready for it. And that was actually the case in the previous episode. Finally Epicenter-Podolyany gets the side out point after the service mistake of Jan Yereshenko and Ivan Raich. Croatian opposite player of Epicenter to serve. Great one. Yereshenko with the first touch. Pass to Dmytro Yanchuk, who pretty commonly outplayed the blockers in the previous play. 11-10. 11-10. Prometey to lead once more. And as we can see on the back side of the screen, this is Dmytro Vietsky, who earlier played for Epicenter-Podolyany, but due to the injury in the national team of Ukraine, actually missed World Cup with Ukrainian national team, the second only in our history, and he's still struggling with his injury. And yes, the president of Prometey, Volodymyr Dubinsky, told Dmytro Vietsky right now is the player of Prometey. So for him, this is the game between his previous team and the team he is representing right now. Of course, we're waiting for the debut of Dmytro Vietsky next season, but right now he couldn't be the participant of this final. Evgeny Kiselyuk early on got nice ace with his shot serve. Second attempt was another one. Vitaly Shitkov first touch, and the ball went right into the roof after the attack of Ivan Raich. And that means not only that Epicenter-Podolyany got the 2-point lead, but as well Evgeny Kiselyuk is still gonna serve. Right now, opponent's team struggling a lot with reception, and with this 113 kilometers per hour serve, we understand why. Yeah, of course, not. Sorry, not the record numbers. The record of speed of the service is around 134, 135 km per hour. So Andriy Levchenko, the head coach of Prometey, asks for first timeout in the second set. He feels that his team maybe lose some motivation in the second set. He feels that right now the defensive play of his team, the covering play of his team is struggling comparing to the previous time of this game. He wants to his player to be more concentrated on this one and not to get themselves in this type of situations. So 14-11, Evgeny Kiselyuk still on the service line, and let's see how he gonna serve after timeout. Yanchuk not the best touch in the reception, but what an attack from Dmytro Shapoval. He was 1 versus 3 blockers of Epicenter-Podolyany, but was able to outplay touch of Nikolai Penchev, and Gordon Brova didn't fall the ball after touch of the block gonna go in this trajectory. Dmytro Shapoval, the leader scorer of this game, needs to get more aces. He already collects 2, but not in this situation, as we see, because the ball went out, and 15-12, Epicenter gonna serve. The ball is in the hands of Volodymyr Ostapenko, who is one of the 2 players of Epicenter-Podolyany that was able to get points from the serve. And Dmytro Shapoval bring 1 more point for Prometey. 10th already from him in this game, and 13th for team from Dnipro in the second set. Dmytro Yanchuk gonna serve here. Prometey is leading via the points from service 5-2, but I would say that right now tempo on the service is a bit better for Epicenter-Podolyany. If you remember only the last moments of the game, if you will. There's a lot of break points on the service of Evgeny Kiselyuk, but if we are reminding ourselves about the last moments for Prometey in the service, that's not that great. Dmytro Shapoval strong touch, but wasn't able to get the right touch. In the previous episode, 17-13. Epicenter is leading by a margin of 4 points. And Ivan Krivobok coming up on the court to replace Ivan Yanchuk. Earlier on he got injured. A bit not something pretty bad for 10th number of Prometey, but still, of course, after the problems with health, the conditions of the player, it's not the best probably. Of course, we understand that was 2 weeks from the previous games of Prometey and Epicenter-Podolyany after their semi-final stage, but still a lot of preparation, a lot of thinking both teams need to work on.
Трошки робити те, що ми зазвичай не робимо. Давайте заспокоїмося на високих м'ячах, більше якості передачі. І там будемо зніматися. Хлопці, ми зупинилися, не треба зупинятися.
Not to play that dirty, if you will. Like they are playing right now, he feels that something his team is lacking right now. He wants his team to get better touches in the high balls situations, in the set and attacks as well. Yeah. In the last place, so a lot of high ball situation caused the lack of the receiving play for Prometey, and 19-13, 6-point lead for Epicenter-Podolyany, so the game changed the direction on 180 degrees. Another substitution from Andriy Levchenko. Right now he decided to substitute his setter. Sergei Ryabov coming on the court to replace Vitaly Shetkov. Didenko serves once more, not the best touch by Ivan Krivobok. Yerechenko versus triple block, and finally got side out point in this one. Yeah, 14-19, 5-point lead for Epicenter-Podolyany. After the struggling of Prometey in previous episodes, and team from Dnipro needs serious on the serve. Georgi Klepko couldn't bring this one. Serve error from the middle of Prometey. 20-14, 5-point lead. Sorry, 5-point only. Epicenter needs to close up this set victoriously for them. 20-14, Ryabov to Shapoval. Another point for opposite of Prometey. 15-20. Yeah, maybe Prometey wouldn't be ready to get to Epicenter-Podolyany in the score, but they need to find the rhythm once more to bring this feeling that Prometey got in the previous one, and they was dominant versus Epicenter-Podolyany. Touch of the block, another chance for Prometey. Yerechenko versus triple block. Wasn't that the touch of the blockers? No, Yerechenko feels that the ball went out after his touch. Andriy Levchenko want to check this moment once again. Still, even if he is mistaken, there is no reason to finish set with 2 challenges. You can get this one as a just pause for your team. Yeah, as we can see, Yerechenko couldn't get the touch of the blockers in previous episode, and that means that the situation on the scoreboard is still 21-15. This team from Khmelnytsky region in lead. Maxim Drozd serves once more. Krivobok first touch. Set to Dmytro Shapoval. We got the whistle. So, before the touch of the defender, probably that was the touch of the court. Or the net touch of the blockers, if I understood right, the manipulations of Ivan Raich after the previous episode. Great touch from Yan Yerechenko from the service line, and Alexander Hladenko was in the right spot to get another point for his team. 17-21. 4-point lead, yeah. The lead of Epicenter-Podolyany is melting a bit, but is there enough time for Prometey to get to their opponents? Pinchev, not the best touch in the reception, and we can see already 120 speed in the serve, and Ostapenko don't want to see these serves more, and gets side out point for his team, 22-17. Ladenko was the last one to touch the ball, but wasn't able to proceed with that touch that would bring kill block for his team. 22-17. Ivan Rajic on service line. Yeah, we hear the cheering of Prometey, but I'm not sure that this one is gonna be enough to bring the dominant Prometey that we saw in the previous set. But let's see. There is still room to play, and until your opponents got the final point, the game is not over. The set is not over. Ladenko to serve. Great touch for Kiselyuk, outplaying the block, but attack! What an attack from Vladislav Didenko. Not the highest person, but what a trajectory. What a trajectory after the attack of the setter of Epicenter-Podolyany. 23-18. And another video challenge for Prometey. Andrei Levchenko probably would like to check in case that was the invasion of the other side of the court. And we can see that Georgi Klepko right now is on the court, and probably the not cause, so he wants some break, something with his right leg in this one. Yeah, no touch of the net after this attack, but let's hope that everything is right with middle blocker of Prometey. But with this movement, at least for now, I don't feel that Georgi Klepko is ready to play in this one. We got substitution, Denis Veletsky to replace Georgi Klepko, but Klepko is one of the best, if not the best, middle blockers for Prometey. And losing this player in the start of the final matches versus Epicenter-Podolyany would be pretty big loss for Prometey. So, of course, let's hope that everyone is gonna be able to be participant in this game. Ivan Krivobok get nice attack, but Vladislav Didenko another point right now. This is the block of the setter, not his strongest point, but still he gets this one. Dmitro Yanchuk get back on the court, replacing Ivan Krivobok. 24-18, 6 match points for Epicenter-Podolyany. Evgeny Kiselyuk's mistakes from the service line, 19-24, but anyway, 5 more set points. Evgeny Kiselyuk once more this game replaced by Alexander Nalozhny. 19-24. Epicenter-Podolyany needs only 1 point this set in 5. Next episodes, Alexander Nalozhny, who came on the court to get better first touch and defensive touch, was the one Dmytro Shapoval found an ace from. Great service by opposite of Prometey. Great curve shot from him. And another chance. What a powerful bullet from Shapoval, but Gordon Bravo was able to get the receive touch. Mario Sordil feel that ball might went in. So let's see this episode. On video challenge, Mario Sordil, head coach of Epicenter-Podolyany, would like to check if the ball was in or out. I feel that that wasn't enough to deliver the point for Epicenter-Podolyany. Not even there in or out, but trying to find the block touch, but no touch of block as well. So Prometey 21-24, and still Dmytro Shapoval is on the service line, and not the best times for Epicenter-Podolyany. Mario Sordil feels this one and
Треба нам
gets
залишити високо до центру, так?
his timeout.
To, що тобі сказав, він подає тут, може тут м'яч. Вова, тебе треба швидко тут, тебе треба швидко, щоб ти тут був м'яч після сетки. Дай, хлопці, працює. М'яч, дай.
Mario Sordil wants his team, of course, to get the side out, and with that talks what need to be the play in the reception for his team later on. So for Nalozhny, he told that the ball might come closer to the line and you need to be prepared for it. And for Volodymyr Ostapenko, he wants this player to be ready in case the ball gonna get into the net, and after that gonna get to the court of Epicenter-Podolyany. But nothing of this has happened because Dmytro Shapoval finishing up the previous set with serve mistake, 25-21 in a lead of Epicenter-Podolyany, and with that we coming up on the 10-minute break, during which we gonna have talks to staff of Epicenter-Podolyany. Usually for Epicenter-Podolyany is Bogdan Sereda, and if we are talking about Prometey, that gonna be the head coach who right now is coming next to the head set and gonna share his thoughts about previous two sets of the game between Epicenter-Podolyany and Prometey. So tune up.
Вітання усім шанувальникам волейболу. Спілкуємося з наставником спортивного клубу Прометей Андрієм Левченко. Пане Андрію, ну що ж, матч дійсно достойний фіналу між Прометеєм та Епіцентром. Перший сет був максимально впевнений від ваших хлопців. Круто летіла подача. Як ви вважаєте, чого все ж таки не вистачило, щоб повторити успіх вже у сеті під номером 2?
Нам, перш за все, не вистачило, скажімо так, базових елементів. Перепрошую,
First of all,
трошки
Дякую.
зірвав,
First of all, we are lacking in the basic elements.
Подачі. Ми, ну, не то, що послабили, але
I wouldn't say that
стали подавати подачу.
that
А вони
we
навпаки додали, і
get
це завдало нам, ну,
a
великої
bit
шкоди.
worse of serving receiving element, but probably Epicenter-Podolyany add something more in these components.
Є що сказати хлопцям, тож будемо
Right now,
намагатися
we need
якось
to
переломити,
talk about
бо,
our
ну,
mistakes,
хлопці
because
вже бачать,
this
що
is
можна
a
грати,
room to
можна
fix this
вигравати,
one.
тож ми будемо робити все для цього.
Of course,
Дякую за контакт.
we need to get reception, we need to play more, and we're gonna do anything to get this one.
Також спілкуємося з помічником головного наставника.
And right now the assistant coach of Epicenter-Podolyany.
Ну що ж,
Богдан Середа.
фінальна серія, так, цей день настав. Ну і розкажіть, перш за все, з яким настроєм та підготовкою хлопці підходять до останніх матчів чемпіонату.
Ну, ви знаєте, на протязі сезону
during
підготовка
the
завжди була
season.
максимальна. І зараз
Motivation was on the maximum level.
максимальний результат, нашу максимальну підготовку ми повинні
If we
скластись.
feel
в цьому
so
фіналі.
that we want
так і
this
йдемо.
maximum result, we need to
Партія за
bring
партією.
everything.
Спостерігаємо, що
On
наразі
the court.
майданчику Сергій Встратов все ж таки ще присутні, у нього проблеми зі здоров'ям, чи ви все ж таки пережати?
Ні, Сергій, він вже все добре в нього. Просто на даний момент, коли він мав травму, Влад краще награвався і зараз
So about
Владу
Sergei
довіряє
Stratov,
Владу.
Bogdan Sereda
Стартовий
told that already
Пройшли перші два стартові сети, дійсно, запекла боротьба
right
на майданчику.
now
Як
Sergei
вважаєте,
Stratov
що все ж таки сталося з
is
Подоляном в першому
well,
сеті, що
but
ви все ж таки
during
поступили?
this playoff, of course,
Як
Vladislav
зазвичай це
Didenko
буває.
played more and get better.
Була перерва,
Understanding
і
with,
перший сет
the
було
other
багато
players.
помилок у Бізоні. А так, трошки помилки забрали в другому сеті, і бачите, результат вже 1-1, так що будемо далі крокувати. Але
So
це перший
Bogdan
матч,
Sereda
і
told that probably
надії, сподівань,
in
так,
the
є важливий.
first
Надії,
set,
сподівань,
this
я на нього не покладаю. тому
long
що це перший матч.
pause, long break
У нас є
after
5 матчів, з яких
the previous
Маю
matches
надію, що
was
будуть
the
перемоги.
reason for these mistakes for Epicenter-Podolyany, and he feels that later on with the progress of the game, Epicenter-Podolyany was ready and able to get rid of these unforced errors, and you can see the score on the scoreboard. So both teams feels that they are know and ready to get rid of their mistakes, and let's see in few minutes in the third set who gonna get better with this one. We coming back on the court. Prometey and Epicenter-Podolyany is ready for a third set of this match. As we can see, Denis Valetsky is still on the court, and that means that probably Georgi Klepko wouldn't come back on the court, at least today. Let's hope that later on he would be healthy enough to compete in this series, but for now already his work gonna be only with the doctors of Prometey. Maxim Drozd, probably the best server of Epicenter-Podolyany in 2 previous sets. Gets serious mistake right now. Yeah, maybe not the best calls. Evgeny Kiselyuk as well got few nice series on the serve. First point for Prometey. The third set, Gladenko, nice touch from the serve, and Kiselyuk was stopped by 3 blockers of Prometey in previous situation. 2 points to 0 in the start of the third set. And let's see who of head coaches of both teams was able to find better words for his players. Andriy Levchenko and Bogdan Serdar shared their thoughts. So head coach of Prometey feels that in the second set his team started to struggle in some basic components of the game during the timeouts. He felt that something is off with the defense of his team in the second one. Great attack, what a great attack by Dmytro Shapovalov, who right now is leader scorer of this game. That was his 13th point already. And if we are talking about Epicenter-Podolyany right now, their leader scorer is Ivan Raic with 7 points his own, but there are a few players that are pretty close to him. Volodymyr Ostapenko and Evgeny Kiselyuk as well got 1 point less, 6 for both of them. Dmytro Shapovalov tried to collect one more ace. He already this game got 3, but that risk didn't pay out because ball went right into the net. But Shapovalov from the back line, and Sidorenko with Nikolai Penchev stops the attack of the opposite of Prometey. That was Ostapenko who wins his battle of the third numbers of both teams. And Kiselyuk gonna serve once more. What a serve, and Yan Yerechenko wasn't ready for it. 102 kilometers per hour from outside hitter of Epicenter, and this is an ace. That brings another point for Epicenter-Podolyany. Of course, they're coming up as favorites, getting 4 victories in all of 4 matches versus Prometey earlier on this season. Once more, Kiselyuk get his serve right into Yerechenko. What a nice defense touch by Shapovalov, and Valetsky didn't react well on previous episode, but Ostapenko was the one who reacted faster than his opponent and get a 5th point for Epicenter-Podolyany. 5-3. Andriy Levchenko start
Що трошки
of the third set.
довго розвертаєшся.
Out of the third set. And his first time out.
Гри, нашої гри. Вільніше, давайте грати. Спокійно, знімаємося, перетерпіли і поїхали.
So Andriy Levchenko feels that his team is not feeling themselves that well. There is no that self-confidence in all of his players that was earlier on. He told Denis Viletsky to move faster, even if you are not participant in the previous episode. Of course, the thing we talked about in the previous one, when Viletsky probably should get that touch, but wasn't ready to react to the ball well. Another point for Epicenter-Podolyany once more. This is a kill block. And once more, this is Volodymyr Ostapenko, third number of Epicenter-Podolyany, 6-3. On the serves of Evgeny Kiseluk. Champions of the regular season got a few point lead, one less after this serve right into the net, but still great series for Evgeny Kiseluk. 4-6 right now. Prometey is down by 2 points. Dmytro Yanchuk, nice service, but Gordon Brovo dealt with this one. Nikolai Penchev didn't got the touch of the blockers, but as we saw, the player in the second zone of Prometey did something with his hand. Probably that might be the middle blocker who did something not right. Another point for Prometey. Dmytro Yanchuk from service line, and Prometey is coming back after timeout of Andriy Levchenko, of course, with some help of the net that ace has come, but still the point is still the point. 6-6, Yanchuk to serve once more. This time net helped a bit. Epicenter-Podolyany, 7-6. Volodymyr Ostapenko coming on to the service line. Right now he's the best in blocks component. 5 blocks in the start of the 3 sets, of the third set. Sorry. What attack by Dmytro Shapoval. All of the defenders of Epicenter-Podolyany felt that the ball is off. Don't come to the court. Raich as well as Evgeny Kiseluk didn't react to this one, but Dmytro Shapoval found that corner of the first zone, so 7-7. Nikolai Penchev. Another point for Epicenter-Podolyany. Touching the hands of Vitaly Shitkov. And as we can see, Andriy Levchenko want more aggressive approach from the setter on his blocking. And Vitaly Shitkov, captain of Prometey, showed that he understood this one pretty well. Yereshenko to receive the ball and attack. After all, not the best first touch this time. This is a chance for Epicenter-Podolyany, but not the best first touch as well for Epicenter-Podolyany. Ivan Raich on a double block, and block of Prometey was stronger in the previous play, 8-8. Great service and blocking as well. 9-8. 9-8. Prometey is starting. Collect a lot of breakpoints. Great double block, but Dmytro Shapoval was the one. Shitkov once more. The bullet from the captain of Prometey. And this time Raich was smarter than his opponents. Nice Follow shot from the opposite of Epicenter-Podolyany that bring another point for his team. Kiselyuk got some advices from Mario Sordel. 9-9. Epicenter is on the serve. Small pause for the staff get their chance to get rid of the weight of the floor. Nice block for Epicenter-Podolyany. Олександр Бойко, first touch, Shapoval versus double block. One more chance for Prometey, Yerещенко. Vitaly Щитков through the block. Vitaly Щитков through the block. And another point for Prometey. Ten to 10. And Yerещенко. To serve. Eighteenth number of Prometey on serving line already got an ace early on. But this time wasn't able to bring the point from the serve. Alexander Boyko tried to save this ball to the end. Even collided with this advertisement shield after all. But that was not enough to get another one for Prometey. Another chance, I would say better. Drost tried to fight an ace, but a bit wider than the middle blocker of Epicenter-Podolyany would like this ball to come. 11 to 11, and what a competitive set once more we have. Previous one was competitive to some moment when Epicenter was able to get a few point lead. What a smart play from Evgeny Kiselyuk. Even though he got only one blocker versus him, he still went to the tip, and that bring another point for Epicenter-Podolyany. 12 to 11. Prometey need to side out pretty fast. Even if that was the touch of the defender, still the player of Prometey, Dmytro Shapoval, touched the net in the previous one. Great run by Kiselyuk, who tried to the end save this situation, but wasn't able to help his team after this strong attack of Denis Veletsky. 12 to 12. Dmytro Shapoval, the best server of this game, gonna serve. Yeah, after this fall to the ball, Evgeny Kiselyuk is get some minor issues, but let's hope that nothing more, no injuries. We already got one player who can't compete anymore this game, Georgy Klepko. Get injury in the previous set, and Denis Veletsky is the one to replace him right now on the court. Great serve from Kiselyuk, and once more block of Epicenter-Podolyany gets another point for their team. Vladislav Didenko, not the highest person, not the best blocker usually, but for now this is already his second kill block this game. Evgeny Kiselyuk once more Epicenter-Podolyany starting to collect break points on his serve, but not that much as in the previous set. Yanchuk, not the best touch from the service line. Another service mistake this game, of course. So the risk for both teams in this component is huge. So with high risk, it's not only the higher reward, but as well higher chance to be mistaken person. Volodymyr Ostapenko, what a nice one. Boyko receiving that ball, but still Prometey didn't got. Prometey didn't got the point, cause Denis Voletsky get his attack right into the net. Andriy Levchenko want to change something. Changes Dmytro Yanchuk, replacing him by Ivan Krivobok. So another outside hitter. Krivobok early on came on the court. 17-13. Epicenter-Podolyany is leading by a margin of 4 points. Another chance for Denis Voletsky, and this time 23rd number of Prometey. Get better attack, and with that, one more point for his team. Yeah, 14-16. 14-16. Epicenter-Podolyany is ahead, but not a lot work to do for Prometey to came closer to their opponents, but not with this type of the block. Ivan Raich probably needed to get blocked in previous episode, but somehow that was the gap between blockers, between Vitaly Shitkov and Alexander Vladenko in the previous play. So Yan Yerещенко was the one to play in the second zone in the previous episode with his block. Another service mistake, and captain of Prometey Vitaly Shitkov with ball in his hands, and great service, and another point for Prometey. Gordon Bro wasn't able to hold this power, and after all, attack for Prometey with the first touch. Shitkov serves once more. His team is need one more point, one more break point on the serve of the captain. And Shitkov brings this one. Hey, 17-17. 17-17 we have a pretty bright smile by the captain of Prometey. Yevgeny Kiselyuk wasn't able to hold this power. And we got another timeout in the third set of the first match between Epicenter-Podolyany and Prometey.
Він падає тут, голінні нема, у тебе є, залишаємо цей м'яч, граємо на високий м'яч. Це є, у нас є робота про кожен м'яч, А тут один м'яч швидко, є рівно. О, спокійно, тому що зараз, як граємо 1-1, ми краще, у нас краще. Про подачу, навіть коли точна подача. Завжди бок тут. Його залишаємо один бок.
So Mario Sordal, head coach of Epicenter-Podolyany, feels that right now his players is stronger than their opponents, but this loss of concentration get pretty quickly come back for Prometey, and he won his player just to get better, and don't got this unforced errors like in this episode when Ivan Raich with his attack from the fourth zone get an antenna touch. Let's see this moment once again. Yeah, Dmytro Shapovalov didn't touch this one, so 18-17. Have to be, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Replacing of Evgeny Kiseluk once more. Naложny coming on the court. 18-18. Fast side out for Epicenter-Podolyany via the attack of the middle. And Kiseluk coming back on the court. Fast replacement. Maybe just from Marius Sordil to get Prometey off tempo a bit. Krivobok get the first touch and answer from the middle from Prometey. Alexander Holodenko. His dominance in the middle of the net in previous episode. 19-18. Jan Yerещенко on service line, and this time not the best attempt from the outside hitter of Prometey. 19-19, and the end of this set is close, but still there are a lot to do for both of teams. Another service mistake this time. This is middle blocker of Epicenter-Podolyany, Maxim Drozd, who wasn't able to hold his nerves and get the ball on the other side of the court. 20-19. Holodenko serving, and another mistake. Yeah, probably right now whose nerves is stronger, who is the more concentrated and can be aware of everything, is gonna be the victorious. Yerещенко, nice touch in the reception, but what a block by Evgeny Kiseluk and Volodymyr Ostapenko. Kiseluk get this kill block. Dmytro Shapoval wasn't able to outplay his opponent on the other side of the court, and Epicenter-Podolyany right now is leading by a margin of 1 point. And Ivan Raic to serve once more. Krivobok gets the reception, and Shapoval once more to attack. This time much better than in the previous one. And Shapoval coming to a service line. Right now he's the best aceman of this game. 3 points from the service line. Gordon Bro didn't let him to get another one, but what a block by Vitaly Shitkov. 22-21. Great touch by the captain of Prometey, blocking up one of the best attackers of Epicenter-Podolyany, Evgeny Kiseluk. 22-21, another attempt for Shapoval. Close to the ace, and probably Andriy Levchenko would like to chip. As this episode, Alexander Boyko, libero of Prometey, showed that he feels that the ball was in. Head coach of Prometey asked for the video replay of previous episode, and close, but not close enough to be the point for Prometey. 22-22. And Evgeny Kiseluk right now on service line. He was the nightmare of receivers of Prometey previously, and let's see what he will bring right now. The most needed moment for his team in the third set. Yerещенko from the backside of the court. Great defense. Great defense from Epicenter-Podolyany. One more chance for them. Ivan Raic. 23-22. What a great rally from Epicenter-Podolyany. Ivan Krivobok wasn't ready to attack from the second touch. Actually, Vitaly Shitkov got nice set to him, but outside hitter just didn't read the mind of his captain. 23-22. Evgeny Kiselyuk to serve once more. And this time ball went out a bit longer than outside hitter of Epicenter-Podolyany would like this ball to go. So 23-23. Andriy Levchenko asked some players to come to the chairs from the bench. Ivan Krivobok risks on the serve, but couldn't get the ball on the opposite side of the court. Volodymyr Ostapenko. Epicenter-Podolyany get one set point. And Ostapenko got first ace of his team. And let's see, maybe this is the time for another one. Boyko, not the best touch. Chance for Shapovalov from the backside of the court. Block of Epicenter-Podolyany, 25-23. They're closing up the third set. Victorious. Let's see this moment once again. Triple block to outplay Dmytro Shapovalov. Boyko tried as well as Krivobok to save that ball, but that wasn't possible for Prometey in previous play. We're gonna come to the fourth set in few minutes. So we heard the whistle that gonna bring teams back on the court. Epicenter-Podolyany leading in the first final games versus Prometey, 2 sets to 1. Jan Yerещенko is the first server in the fourth set. What a nice attack from Maxim Drozd. Pass side out for Epicenter-Podolyany. Vitaly Shitkov want to get first side down for his team as well from the middle side of the court. And Alexander Holodenko was able to bring first point for Prometey in the fourth set. Great attack and emotional outcome after all. And Holodenko to serve later on. Out, yeah. Another service mistake this game. For previous 3 sets we already got 38 service mistakes for both teams, more for Prometey, but as well more aces for them, so the risks more and get higher reward after all. We can see a small substitution from Andrei Levchenko. Ivan Krivobok starting up fourth set and replacing Dmytro Yanchuk. Another great reception, and after all great attack from the middle, but this time this is not Maxim Drozd but Volodymyr Ostapenko. But still the finish is pretty close. Point for Epicenter-Podolyany. Evgeny Kiselyuk. It's pretty beautiful from the service line this game. Chance for Epicenter-Podolyany, but Denis Veletsky. Denis Veletsky got a block over Volodymyr Ostapenko, and probably few words between Ostapenko and Veletsky. After all, yeah, probably Kiselyuk heard that Veletsky told something after his kill block, and that didn't was in a like of outside hitter of Epicenter-Podolyany. Kiselyuk first touch, not the best one, but the ball still is in play. Shitkov to Shapoval, and another chance for attack to Prometey. What a great defense for Epicenter-Podolyany. Free ball for Prometey, and Vitaly Shitkov closes up this rally. Not the best first touch by Denis Veletsky, but captain of Prometey brings some magic on the court and get another point for Prometey. 4-3. 4-3, and let's hope that some beauty moments is still waits for us. Ivan Krivobok from the service line, net helps in this one. Epicenter-Podolyany, and after all Nikolai Penchev getting the receiving as well as attack. That brings another point for Epicenter-Podolyany. 4-4. Right now both teams, so don't let their opponents to get few points off lead. In the start of the fourth set, Volodymyr Ostapenko, another service mistake this game. Veletsky serving Gordon Brawl pretty easily in reception, and after all Nikolai Penchev brings another point for his team. Wodenko didn't get nice tempo to be in the second zone. In previous play, Dmytro Shapoval versus double block. Block touches the ball. After all, ball gets into Shapoval. And with that, Epicenter-Podolyany gets another point. 6-5. Let's see this moment once again. Yeah, touch of Nikolai Peichi. Ball went out, but right into Dmytro Shapoval. So with that, Epicenter-Podolyany got another point for them. And Vladislav Didenko gonna serve once more. Vitaly Zhitkov and another chance for block of Epicenter-Podolyany to shine. They blocking Yan Yerещенко, 7-5. 2-point lead already for Epicenter-Podolyany. Ivan Raic and Maxim Drozd build their wall over the net, and Andriy Levchenko want to change something, change the setter of his team. 7-5. We shouldn't be mistaken by the score on the scoreboard. So Sergei Ryabov substituted Vitaly Zhitkov. Not the best touch from the setter after coming on the court, but the ball is still in play. Yan Yerещенко, and touch of the net by the blockers of Epicenter-Podolyany. So Ivan Raic want to check this one about in previous episode, because the video challenge is asked from Epicenter-Podolyany after previous play. The call was the touch of the net of the blockers of Epicenter-Podolyany, and let's see this moment once again. Mikhailo Medvedev is a brigade of video challenge team look at this moment, but later on the play gonna be on the screen once more in case Prometey gonna be victorious after previous episode. The score gonna be 6-7, but in other that gonna be 3-point lead for Epicenter-Podolyany, 8-5. The episode in the previous one actually was pretty close. In this episode, of course, that was the touch of the net by Yan Yerещенko, but earlier on, but that was earlier on, so Vladimir Paevsky showed that that gonna be once more previous episode to play, cause the call of the referee like stopped the moment, and this touch of Yan Yerещенko of the net don't count. So 7-5, Epicenter-Podolyany gonna serve once more. After the previous episode, yeah, Mikhailo Medvedev was the mistaken one, because in the previous one that wasn't the touch of the net of the blockers of Epicenter-Podolyany. And after this small break, we're coming back to the play. Vladislav Didenko to serve, and out after all. So finally the point for Prometey. Maybe this around 1 minute break affected Vladislav Didenko after all, and that helped a bit. Prometey 6-7. Ryabov after his service. The ball touches the net, but still went to the other side of the court. Fast side out for Epicenter-Podolyany, even with the touch of the blockers of Prometey. The net probably Alexander Hladenko is the one to get into the net. Pinchev, service, Krivobok, not the best reception. Vladislav Didenko to Ivan Dragic and block out. 9-6, a 3-point lead for Epicenter-Podolyany in the start of the fourth. And yeah, after first pretty strong set, Prometey is struggling, and Dmytro Shapoval has collided with Alexander Hladenko.
Так чого ми там? Давайте приймати і рухатися далі. Чому? Так зверху приймаємо. Давай, пацани, давай! Пізніше нараючи, пізніше, ще максимально пізно. Прості,
Андрій Левченко
Все,
won
поїхали.
his start play as early on and get some thing and some tip how to outplay the Ivan Dragic on the block. He feels that for block this player, his players need to jump a bit later via tempo. And let's see how this one gonna work. Pinchev, Hladenko get the first touch, and Dmytro Shapoval get the side out. 1-7-9 Prometey to serve, and Shapoval to collect his 17th point this game. He clearly is the best scorer. Closest person to him is Ivan Dragic with 12, all of them in the attack. That was 11th from attacking attempts for Dmytro Shapoval, but as well 3 aces and blocks for opposite of Prometey. Not the best reception, but Vladislav Didenko was ready to set with one hand, and Maxim Drost pretty easily outplayed his opponent in the middle of the net, and right now gonna get a chance to serve. Krivobok was the one to receive, Krivobok was the one to attack, and was the one who get another point for Epicenter-Podolyany after this mistake, and Andriy Levchenko reacts pretty fast. Dmytro coming back on the court, replacing Ivan Krivobok in the previous set. So that actually Krivobok in the third who replaced on the court Dmytro, and right now they swapped the roles, if you will. Another serve point Drost, but what a monstrosity that was. That bring another point for Epicenter-Podolyany. Jan Yerещенko wasn't ready for this bullet. That came right from the back of Alexander Hladenko. 12-7, 5-point lead for Epicenter-Podolyany. And let me remind that they need only to do one more step to close up the first game and be the first victorious in this final series. Great covering from Alexander Boyko, but that wasn't enough to save this point for his team. It was pretty strong attack from Dmytro Shapoval, but block was stronger.
Є шанс це зробити. Давайте це робити. Давай, знімаємося, поїхали. Сміливіше, ризикуємо більше. Більше ризику, більше страховки, не виключаємось.
Андрій Левченко won his team to risk more, won his team to go for a full throttle, cover every ball is possible, and of course that's not gonna be the easiest one to do, cause Epicenter-Podolyany right now is better not only on the scoreboard, but playing much cleaner. Great attack from Shapoval, outplayed double blocker, and not a big deal for him to collect this type of points, because Ostapenko wasn't ready to block in the fourth zone of his team. 8-13, 5-point lead for Epicenter-Podolyany. Alexander Hladenko on service line. Great service, but Hurdenbro pretty easily dealt with this one. And Ivan Rajic, another point from opposite of Epicenter-Podolyany, who right now is the best scorer of his team. Yes, 13 points in the attack. And Rajic gonna serve right now. Shapoval went for full his power, but no touch of the block and no touch of the court after all. Andriy Levchenko probably would like to check this one or try to find with his video challenge the touch of the net by the blockers of Epicenter-Podolyany, or just get this one as a small break for his team. So no touch of the blocker hands, so that means that 15-8 Epicenter-Podolyany gonna lead in the fourth set, and in case this set gonna be victorious for them, the victorious gonna be the game as well. Ivan Rajic serving once more, net helped a bit Prometey, and in the end Denis Veletsky with attack point for Prometey. 9-15, yeah, but just the side out point don't bring Prometey closer to Epicenter-Podolyany. They need breaks, and who gonna bring this if not Dmytro Shapoval, the best aceman of his team, but Vladislav Didenko. What a side out by setter of Epicenter-Podolyany. The reception wasn't the best from Nikolai Pechev, but 11th number of Epicenter-Podolyany got chance to attack his own and bring this one right into the best moment. Evgeny Kiselyuk as the best server of his team this game wanted to collect one more ace, but wasn't able to proceed with this one, and gonna be replaced right now with Alexander Naloshny. 6-point lead for Epicenter-Podolyany in fourth set, 16-10, or 10-16, because Prometey is serving. Dmytro Yanchuk. Naloshny not the best touch. Penchev versus double block. Ball still in play. Shapoval hammering the blockers, but they still gonna play. What the attack from Yadgirechenko, and Epicenter-Podolyany couldn't save this one after all. 11-16, and another serve from Shapoval. Yadgirechenko nice to the line where blockers didn't wait for him. Sorry, not the Shapoval, but Yanchuk gonna serve, but Shapoval was sided out by Vladislav Didenko. Yanchuk once more. Great one, not the best touch once more by Alexander Naloshny. Ivan Rajic to the line. Nice by Boyko, and another chance for Didenko to attack. And this is the benefits of setter of Epicenter-Podolyany in attacking, in blocking, I would say, maybe even for this season. Because most of all, he is not that well known as the aggressive setter. Sorry. Nice serve by Ostapenko. Shapoval easily outplaying the blocker as well as defenders. Naloshny couldn't save this one. 12 to 17. 12 to 17. Denis Viletsky serving right now for Prometey. Floater from him. And another point, another break point for Prometey. Not the best reception from Alexander Nalozhny. And Drost couldn't get this one on the block. Jan Yerещенко. Attack from the first point. Bring another one. Another point for his team. Viletsky. Next serve gonna be the error from him. (18 to 13). Vladislav Didenko to serve. 5-point lead for Epicenter-Podolyany. No attack for Prometey. Nalozhny bring the ball to Didenko. And Boyko isn't able to save this ball. Yeah, he picked up this one in previous episode, but under the net, right to the side of the court of Epicenter-Podolyany. Vladislav Didenko serving once more. 19 to 13, 6-point lead, and 6 point is the needed amount for Epicenter-Podolyany to finish up this game victorious. Right now, Yerещенко, block out, finally side out point for Prometey. And still, there are some chances. But not that big, I would say. Right now, Prometey is struggling in a lot of things. Not the best touch from Nalozhny. Rajic to the block. Didenko. To Pechevin. What attack to the line. What a mind-blowing attack to the line. 20 to 14. So Epicenter-Podolyany got their back substitution. Evgeny Kiselyev coming back on the court, replacing Alexander Nalozhny. So more gunpowder for Epicenter-Podolyany. Right now on the court, Penchev. Serve error by the Bulgarian outside hitter of Epicenter-Podolyany. Yerещенко. Serving, not the best reception by Kiselyuk. Chance for Prometey, but Sergei Ryabov double touch. What a shame to lose this moment for Prometey. And I would say, of course, that this is the -2 point for Prometey. They could collect this one, but Epicenter-Podolyany was victorious in previous episode. Maxim Drost was close to get another ace this game, but the ball went wide. And with that, 16 to 21. Prometey is serving, and everything is in hands of Alexander Hladenko. Into the net, another service error for Prometey. Ivan Rajic getting his moments to be ready to serve. Yanchuk over the triple blockers. Attack from the back. Nikolai Penchev closing up this episode. 23 to 16 plus 7 for Epicenter-Podolyany, and only 2 points remaining for them to get the victory in the first final games for the gold medals, of course. video challenge from Andriy Levchenko, maybe trying to find the fault of the attack line in the previous episode. Let's see. Yeah, but that was not the case in previous episode. No invasion of this third meter line. So Ivan Rajic gonna serve once more. Ivan Rajic almost got the ball over the net, but this time ball didn't want to get over to the other side of the court. 17-23, and only Miracle could save Epicenter-Podolyany. Ivan Rajic, one blocker only, and Dmytro Yanchuk wasn't able to close the other side of the court for opposite of Epicenter-Podolyany. 24-17, and 7 match points for Epicenter-Podolyany in first game of the final series. Not the best of the tempo of Evgeny Kiselyuk today, of course. But probably he won't think about this one a lot. Dmytro Yanchuk on service line. His team needs some enormous stuff from him. Brova pretty easily in the reception, and Rajic closing up this game 25-18. 3-1 in the first final games between Epicenter-Podolyany and Prometey, reigning champion. Starts pretty strong, even though they were defeated in the first set, but later on 3 sets in a row, and they collect the first victory in this series. So right now we're gonna know who is the most valuable player of this game. Yeah, of course, if we are talking about the best scorer of this game, is probably Dmytro Shapov, but maybe setter of Epicenter-Podolyany. But no, this is Ivan Rajic, the opposite of Epicenter-Podolyany's second best scorer, and best scorer as well as most valuable player of Epicenter-Podolyany, and most valuable player as well as for whole game. So let me remind that tomorrow we're gonna get first match of bronze final series between Team Kharkiv Law Academy and Zhytyczy Polisia, teams from Kharkiv and Zhytomyr. And don't get away, cause in few minutes we're gonna get talks to the players of Prometey and Epicenter-Podolyany. And with that, I'm gonna close up today's volleyball day.
Після матчу спочатку спілкуємося з представником команди «Епіцентр-Подоляни». Перед вами центральний блокуючий Володимир Остапенко. Володимире, я вітаю вас з перемогою. Прекрасний матч. Які враження, які емоції?
Дякую. Матч вийшов досить складний. Ми дві команди найсильніші в Україні, і кожна з нас хоче перемогти. Матч вийшов загалом дуже гарний. Першу партію ми поступили за рахунок того, що зробили більше помилок на подачі, та, може, трошки віддали перевагу в концентрації супротивнику. Вони з цим скористувалися. Потім вже на наступний сет ми зібралися, краще витримали концентрацію, прибрали свої помилки, і ось такий вийшов результат.
Сьогодні і ви, і ваш візаві Максим Дрозд просто просто
of
відмінно
our
відпрацювали і в атаці, і на
own
блоці.
faults,
Зробили
and the
ставку
result
саме
is on
на
the scoreboard.
гру першим темпом.
Не скажу, що ми зробили ставку на гру першим темпом,
I
проте
wouldn't say that,
в кожного з
we
нас є
wanted to
своя поставлена задача,
play
і
more
ми
via
повинні
the first
намагатися
tempo,
виконати її
but,
набагато,
of course,
як
every player
найкраще.
got, their
Ось сьогодні нам це вдалося,
own
тому
things,
такий результат.
to do,
Попереду день
and, we
відпочинку
wanted
і у четвер наступний
to
поєдинок.
bring everything on
Яким
the
він
court,
буде, як
and,
вважаєте?
you can see the
Я
result.
вважаю, що він буде схожим на сьогоднішній день. Ми будемо боротися і робити все можливе.
The
Дякую
second
вам за
game
коментар,
gonna
ще
be
раз
the
перемогу.
same,
Дякую вам.
That gonna be tougher, but we would do everything we can to get victorious. So, the second game of this team gonna be on the 13th of April, the Thursday. And the same time, 7 past meridian. Right now we are waiting for the player of Prometey to share his thoughts about this game, and let's see who this is gonna be.
Тепер переходимо до спілкування з представником
Second
ВК
setter
Прометей.
of,
Перед вами
Prometey,
пасуючий Сергій Рябов. Сергій, чудовий
is
перший
next to
сет.
microphone.
Трішки не вистачило у другому та третьому. Але що сталося з командою в четвертій партії?
Ну, мабуть, все-таки вирішальна була третя партія.
Probably
Якщо б
the
виграли,
decisive
можливо, результат
set
був би
was
інший.
the third one.
Але
Maybe
трошки
if
не
we
хватило, може десь
was victorious,
занервували
so
хлопці.
something gonna
І
change,
трошки не
maybe
дожали. В першій
after
партії
this,
добре грали, добре подавали, вибивали їх з
game
прийому,
was
багато
the
ейсів
best
подали. А
for
потім це
us,
все кудись
and
зникло, а у них
you can
навпаки
see
вони
the
прострелювались.
In the
Та
first
в наступних
set
партіях
we get
добивали нас
we was
подачу
better
та
on
поставили
the
багато
service and
блоків.
reception.
Ви сьогодні
But
вийшли з лави
later on
запасних. Наскільки було важко
Epicenter-Podolyany
психологічно
get well.
виходити
Get better
проти
on
такої
this
команди,
one,
як
and
Епіцентр?
Ну,
was
не було,
able to
важко не було. Намагався
the
дати
victory.
якість та не помилятися
Getting,
в простих
from
м'ячах.
the bench,
Трошки не хватило, але
wasn't,
нічого страшного. Це тільки
pretty
перша
tough.
гра
I
в серії.
tried to give
Будемо боротися та
best
намагатися
chances
виграти.
to our
На вашу думку, що потрібно
attackers.
Прометею, аби
Yeah,
зрівняти
maybe
рахунок у
was
серії?
tough, but I feel that
Не
everything
опускати
was nice.
руки, зробити
But still,
роботу над
Epicenter-Podolyany
помилками
was victorious
та
one. We
двигатись
need
вперед.
to
Бажаю вам
get
цього.
rid of
Дякую.
our mistakes. We need to don't let emotions to pressure on us, to put the pressure on us, and of course, we still is able to be victorious in this final series. So with that, we're gonna say goodbye to each other. I'm gonna wait for you on the next day on matchup between Житичі, Полісся and Kharkiv Law Academy. Good night.